This is Kathy Chase. I now know why my stuff has ended up broken since I have moved in to here on High Street. Computer stuff, my book, my computers in general. My laptop worked when I got here. My book worked when I got here. I know what they did, what they're doing. They're in trouble because the initial argument that they caused such a fuss to ruin my life, or basically disturb what little life I had because they ruined it 27 years ago. I realize what they've done now. They've tampered with all my crap. I'm sure of it. I am sure they have tampered with all of my computer equipment. My dad took my laptop out. It worked before. I bought a brand new hard drive for it. He broke everything. He keeps breaking everything. I think they're tampering with it, then breaking it so I can't access things. So they think that since they're in trouble because of the initial argument with the internet, they failed and they're in trouble. Presidents are in trouble. They think they can come back. What they're doing is they're tampering with all my stuff to try to save their asses, but it's not going to work because you're not going to find anything on there that's illegal, and I don't mess with illegal things. I came home one night after going out too. Here's another thing. I came home one night and there was all these porn screens popped up on my dad's computer. I don't look at porn. I don't watch porn. I have better things to do. I have to sit here and blog and defend my life and try to protect my kids all the time. That's all I do on the internet. I blog and I use voice recordings. That's all I ever do on the internet anymore because of you. I can't go dating sites. That's what I'd rather be doing. If I did anything, I'd rather be dating or something right now. But because of you, you've screwed everything up. You're in trouble. They're in trouble because of the preliminary fight. They failed and lost, and then they continued on to try to use other things to try to kill me. So now they came back to try to tamper with all my crap and think they're going to try to kill me or something, and then pull all this stuff out and make up stuff about me after they kill me. It's kind of like the Iraq War, where they said all these things were there, and evidently, and then they think they're gonna, do the same thing to me, kill me, and then make up all this stuff about me after I'm dead. No, I don't fucking think so. Presidents should be in a lot of trouble right now. They should be in a lot of trouble. I'm tired of your corruption. You know, just because you don't want to pay me out or give me credit for the internet, frickin' presidents, you think you're going to corrupt everything in my life. I've had it with you. I've frickin' had it. You should be court-martialed, and you should be in jail. I am tired of you trying to manipulate my character, everything in my life, my children. You've got Amber all mafia'd out to frickin' go against her little brother and sister, and then you have her telling things about herself so you could kill her later. I mean, really, you are crazy. You should be, you are the worst criminals. All you know how to do is repetitively repeat your crimes. You make worse crimes. You just cry. All you are is criminals. You're habitual criminals, and I'm tired of it. You don't know how to do anything right. You don't have to know how to do anything the right way. I don't know why these people have ever been in control of government, because all they do is make problems and corruption. All they've done is made my life one nightmare after another, made my life hell. And I know what you're doing with the computer crap. I'm not stupid. The only thing that's on my book is some files about Name That Tune, about the people who, like for instance, all the chat from all the people who threatened me in that chat room, and the music, and some pictures. That's it. That's all that's on there. There's no porn on there. There's no, what are you going to do? Make up terroristic activities or some other crap? There's nothing on those computers. You can't make something up. You're screwed. You screwed yourself over. I didn't do nothing. All I did was talk to people online, and now you want to think you can run around and say what I, try to dictate my relationships and do all this other stuff because you're the ones who maliciously made me vulnerable and exploited me and my children, and you put RFID in my children, and you've done all these things to my life. All you keep doing is screwing up my life because you don't know how to do anything right. You don't know how to do anything nice. There's something really wrong with you. I don't know why my father would listen to frickin' crooked frickin' politicians or frickin' Foo Fighters and Shannon, because I'm sure it's coming from the politicians, because I'm sure they're in trouble. I'm sure Shannon or Kim or somebody is hearing it from Obama or George W. Bush because they're in trouble because of the preliminary fight. But you've already been through all these other phases. You've been through all these different phases. You went on to, 1 minute you're saying accidents in the family, and the next minute you're saying contract on my life, which is illegal. And 1 minute you're saying getting on my medical records and talking about making up that I have brain problems. 1 minute you're making up that I have something about abortion, and then you keep you've used all these different things in front of the public. You've called me Jesus. You've called me yellow. You made up all these different things, and now you're trying to manipulate going back to the internet by corrupting all my stuff because you're in trouble. Oh yeah, we prepped the wall, and then Led Zeppelin music. You can't do what you're doing. I don't know why you have to come at me as a mother of 3 children because you love Rob. Oh, Rob is so great. He's so privileged. I'm so tired of the Chase family. They need to be taken out to a field and frickin' shot. All they've done is ruin my life. He was the biggest mistake of my life. I'm tired of presidents. I'm tired of people pushing me around. Pick on someone your own size. You don't want to do anything nice. You wouldn't know how to do anything nice because you think you got to have too much pride to admit when you're wrong. You have no compassion or no respect. You're greedy. It's all about greed. Don't know why anybody would help you when it's all about greed. Everything's always about greed. Greed. I gotta have this, I gotta have that, I gotta have credit from the internet, I gotta have all this money, I don't want to share, it's all over the internet that, there's murder lyrics all about you all over the internet, but we won't want to admit to those real ones. What about Jamie T minus, or, Jamie T, where it says pacemaker and murder, T. Oh, my Aunt Tia, here's the one thing. My Aunt Tia used to wear a lot of watches on her arm. I think she died of Alzheimer's or something. I don't have Alzheimer's. I have a very good memory. I can remember things from when I was 4 or 5 years old. Obviously. And I've had it with family. I've had it with family. I've had it with them. All these people do is try to ruin my life and think they can manipulate my character, which you cannot do because I'm a good person, and you just can't handle that. You just can't handle that I'm a good person, and you can't just admit when you're wrong. Instead, you have to sit there and publicly try to commit murder over and over and over again because you're in trouble. You're in trouble for doing that to begin with. It doesn't matter. You can't go back to the internet now and say, make up all this crap about equipment that my father's taken out of the house to have other people tamper with. I don't have anything to do with a hypnotic change, Obama. I don't frickin' hypnotize people to go kill each other and things like this and run planes into frickin' buildings because I know that's exactly what happened. They were all wearing polo shirts and the Marco Polo thing and the shoes. That is what happened with 9/11. Don't go tell me that had anything to do with me. It had to do with these frickin' brats and frickin' associated with Rob, Shannon and Kim and Rob, and because he put the 9/11 newspaper on the bench at work. That had nothing to do with me. Had nothing to do with me. You're keep trying to look for things to blame me for. Don't look for things to blame me for, because that had nothing to do with me. Neither has anything else with your Barack Obama sweatshops. That's what the 24 hours and George Bush. That's what the 24 hours is about. The 24 hours is about sweatshop. You've got me in slavery. There's music about me being your music slave, where all you do is profit from my life and make me suffer. You're not going to ruin my integrity and my character because you're greedy and you don't know how to do anything but break the laws. That's all you know how to do is break the laws. You're evil.